Good morning everyone. We would like to thank our lecturer for giving us the opportunity to be here today. Before we begin, allow me to introduce myself and my partner. My name is Chu and he is Lao Yong. My dear fellow friends, do you know why the habit of reading is being ignored by the community nowadays? When was the last time you read a book or a newspaper? Do you find it easier to stay away from electronics and sit for a read? Well, today we are going to talk about the benefit of reading. Dear friends, my first point is reading can improve a person's knowledge. Through reading, we can learn a lot of people, places, events, among other things. A person who reads a lot may even know more about a country that he had never set foot on, compared to someone who had actually visited the place before. A lot of information can be discovered through reading material such as newspaper, magazine, or storybooks. Perhaps the cheapest source of information is the newspaper, which is read by almost everyone to keep up the latest development in the world. Because every new read fills your mind with new information. The more knowledge you have, the better equipped for you to declare any challenges. Reading also improves your horizon of information. You will always have something to talk about. You can discuss various plots in the novel. Discuss the stuff you are learning in business book as well. The possibility of sharing become endless. As you read, you will also expand your vocabulary. As a result, it enables you to improve your quality of your conversation because your newfound knowledge and vocabulary helps you to be mature in your thinking. Dear friends, I shall now move on to my second point. That is, reading also can improve a person's language. There are certain words which are seldom used in spoken language but occur more in writing. A person who reads a lot may come across many such words, thus increase his vocabulary. When speaking, we often do not use complete or properly constructed sentences. In writing only, grammatically well-constructed sentences should be used. Articles in books or magazines are written in good grammar and wide range of vocabulary is used to express the content of the article. As we read, we will pick up new words, terms, and correct form of grammar. I just discussed about reading also improve a person's language. Next, reading is also an entertainment pastime and help reduce stress. When you have nothing to do or too lazy to go out, books can be the alternative to help you enjoy and relax at home. I'm sure that all of us will feel bored when there's nothing to do, but we could get rid of our boredom by reading books. Books are creative words. They can open up a new world to us. They stimulate our imagination and draw us into the world created by the book. Many readers find it hard to put down a book once they start reading. A well-written story is suspenseful and exciting. The reader can hardly wait to get to the ending. It also improves our memory, gives us more knowledge, and at the same time, it can be relaxing and enjoyable activity. Reading can also help us escape from a stressful day. It really doesn't matter what book you read. By losing yourself in a truly engrossing book, you can escape from the worries and stresses of everyday life. This form of entertainment is healthy and good to our minds. I've just discussed about the reading is also an entertainment pastime and help reduce stress. Now, I call upon Lao Yong to continue with our presentation.
Thank you so much, Chu Kenwa. Dear friend, the next benefit of reading is can help us use our time beneficially. Rather than loafing or idling away precious time, we can read something useful such as magazine, newspaper, and so on to spend our leisure time in a beneficial method. In turn, this habit gives us additional knowledge, and at the same time, we also use our precious time effectively. I have just discussed about readings can help us use our time beneficially. Besides, readings can also improve our memorizing skill. For us, being able to memorize things faster and longer is important. It will make our study become more easier as we will remember the material easily. When lecturers are explaining their lessons, we will remember the materials faster and longer, so we will not left behind. Reading also requires remembering details, facts, literature, themes, plot lines, and characters. While reading, we will unconsciously memorize the plot lines and the character of the story. It was proved that people who read will remember the details of the story. By how often you read books in a day or a week or maybe a month, your memory will be trained, and you will definitely increase your memorizing ability. I have just discussed about readings can also improve our memorizing skills. Finally is the last main point. So I want to state that reading can also develop students' critical thinking and reasoning skills. Often, we are faced with problems in our studies which require thinking skills to solve them. As an example, students need to do their paper preparation by doing revisions, readings before examination in order to finish their exam smoothly. By reading widely, our critical thinking and reasoning skills are constantly developed and sharpened, so it will make us easy to solve problems. Hence, these are the explanations about readings can develop students' critical thinking and reasoning skills.
First and foremost, we must nourish and foster the good habit of reading, since we are young as it brightens our future. Then, we should gain and absorb all the knowledge through reading in order to complete against the worldwide for own achievement. Moreover, we must exercise our brain by reading, which stimulate the brain and impels it to think about all possible aspects for realizing the meaning.
To conclude, besides being a form of entertainment, reading also helps unleash our creative power. Last but not least, there is no other better way of gaining a better command of our language than reading. My dear friends, let me end our speech by quoting Kathleen Patterson said, "It is not enough to simply teach children to read. We have to give them something worth reading, something that will stretch their imaginations and will make sense of their own life." With the quotation, we end our presentation. Thank you. Once again, thank you for being such a wonderful audience. It has been a great honor and pleasure to be here with us today. Thank you.